Hey everyone, so let's talk about the 2019 Amazon Fire HD10 after having it for almost 1 year of ownership here. So this is a nice device. It costs $150 at normal price. I believe you can get it on sale for about $100 only. For that price, it is even better. But for $150, this thing is great. It will beat pretty much any other device that's in its price range, excluding the Amazon Fire HD8 Plus, to some extent, as that has actually better multitasking power, but not as good of a speed power as this guy has. So this is a great device. I love actually having bezels. I know a lot of people nowadays do not like bezels. I personally like it. This screen is a little bit over 10 inches, so that makes it great for watching things like YouTube or other types of videos, and even searching the web. It's awesome. It's a full HD display, so it's nothing too crazy, but it is 1080p display, which means things look great on it. And it's not going to look as good as, say, like an iPad's Retina display or a Samsung Tab S6's display, unless you're like me and have not the best of eyesight to where you can tell the difference between those and a normal 1080p display. This display is nice. I think it's a very good looking display. The processing power is good, is nice and snappy for the most part. One issue it does have is in multitasking. So for instance, this morning I went on YouTube, found a good video, clicked on it, and then went, you know what? I want to search something on an internet browser. I did my search. About 10 minutes later, came back to YouTube. Which you hit this button down here, and it'll bring up your recent apps. Went back onto YouTube, and because it is lacking in RAM, I think it has 2 gigabytes of RAM, it had to restart YouTube, which means I lost my YouTube video I was trying to watch. So that can be annoying. Of course, you can go back into your history and refine the video, but it's extra steps. Whereas if you have the Amazon Fire HD8 Plus, it will not have that issue because it has better RAM. It has 3 gigabytes of RAM compared to 2 that this guy has. So that is like the one thing that I don't like about this device is the multitasking is not the best. Because again, you'll be on one app, then you go to another for 10-15 minutes, try to come back to the first app, and it'll just restart it on you. So that part is the biggest issue on here. Speed-wise, this thing is great. Bring up a couple of websites. I always use Pokemon because I love Pokemon, and it has a lot of pictures and stuff. You see, it loads very quick. One thing it does not do is this little there's little stat bars down here. I can't zoom in on this website. Is it supposed to give you a little, like the bars go up and then back down to where they're supposed to be on most or on other devices. On any of the Amazon devices, it does not do that. So it doesn't give you that little motion there. And that's incredibly minor though. You can see it is fast. It is actually pretty damn fast for a $150 device. So that's one thing I really do like about this. And again, being a little bit over 10 inches, you get a very good amount of stuff on the display. So normal web browsing, this thing is great. You can download the Google Play Store. Want to know how? Just Google how to do it, or check out my channel. I have a few videos on how to do it. It takes like 5 minutes. So much better than the Amazon App Store. For instance, the YouTube app is not a normal YouTube app. It brings you to, it's like a weird browser app of YouTube, and it's just nowhere near as good as the actual YouTube, official YouTube app is. Until I hit my light there. Yeah, so definitely download the Google Play Store. That way you can download pretty much any game. Among Us. I'll show you how fast it downloads too. So see, it downloads pretty quick. This game is supposed to be really good. It looks really good. I might actually play that after this video. So you can see here it's downloading pretty dang quick. 71 megabytes, 71.5 megabytes, and it's be done in just a few moments here. Okay, so we'll let that do its thing. One really cool thing about Amazon devices too is because they're Amazon, if you do a lot of Amazon shopping, and you say you order something, like yesterday I ordered some more watch bands like this, actually 2 days ago, and they're coming today. Well, it'll give you a notification on these devices, on Amazon devices, saying, hey, you're this shipped today. You know, like it told me just a little bit ago that my watch bands will be here between 12:30 and 2:30. So that's very cool. I don't have to log into Amazon's website and find it that way. It actually just comes up here. And two, like when the Amazon stuff gets delivered, it'll bring up a little notification saying, hey, your Amazon package was delivered. Then you can click on it for more information as well, or you can, of course, get rid of it as well. So that is very nice. And overall, this is a fantastic device. We're going to Among Us. You can play games on here. If you want more in depth on gaming, you can check out my channel. I do have some gaming videos on it. You can actually connect a Bluetooth controller to this. I connected my Xbox One controller, and it worked great for Call of Duty. You can use that instead of using the onboard controls. So much better for FPS games than using this. So that's very cool. Of course, you can connect to speakers and other things through Bluetooth. And this is a really cool device for $150. Let's put a little bit of game here. Yep, my name is Name Fred. Enter Name Fred. So, I mean, if you guys don't need anything that's too crazy powerful, even after a year of using this thing, I don't think it's slowed down at all. It acts the same way as it did a year ago, or almost a year ago when I bought this. Like I said, multitasking. If you do need something for multitasking, I would highly recommend getting the Fire HD8 Plus over this guy. It is a smaller display, but again, it can multitask better. This does have some issues with it. One other instance is, I've said in my past videos, is going onto like cars.com's website. After about 23 minutes of looking at cars, which before I bought my other car, I'll be on it for like an hour or more. But after about 23 minutes, it like resets the app, and it gets really slow, and then it just resets on you, which is super annoying when you've just gone through like 200 cars to have to reset it. One more thing is the speakers. I don't even know how to even play this. Hey, look, I'm purple. I don't even know how to play this. I only watched someone play this for like 5 minutes. Speakers are great. It's 9 up all the way, dual speakers. Let's just follow song. Don't murder me. Yeah, the speakers on this thing are great. Oh, navigation. Can we navigate this ship? Do you have a plant on your head? I think this is a pretty simple game. But again, if you guys want to see an actual gaming video, check out my channel. It plays Call of Duty very well. Okay, no one's getting murdered. I see this is playing very well. This is a new game. I think it's a new game, right? I don't know. I only heard about it a few days ago. O2. Dead body reported. AJ has been murdered. I don't know what to do right now. I voted on myself. Anyway, Yeah, so overall, this is a fantastic device. If you need something that's actually, I mean, this is not bad on power by any means. You can go and again go to Google Play Store and you can download uh, apps for taking notes for school stuff like that. It'll work just fine. Unless you need something for like rendering 4K videos or something crazy like that, this is not going to do it. Um, okay, let's just exit this. But yeah, I mean, and two, it does have built-in. See if I remember how to do this. It does have built-in documents, so you can actually create a document, a spreadsheet, or a presentation on here as well. And again, you can use other apps to do it. Just go to Google Play Store and download them. I said even after a year of using this for a $150 device, I've really experienced no slowdowns since they're different from when I bought it new. Again, unless you're trying to multitask, Design It will restart apps on you. That's just because of a limited amount of RAM of 2 gigs. Again, if you need that, get the Amazon Fire HD 8 Plus. That's 3 gigs. Just the processor is not as good, and the screen, of course, not as big. If you're going to use this thing for internet browsing, normal internet browsing, video watching, even Kindle book reading, I definitely recommend this device. Very nice screen, 1080p, Full HD display. It looks great, at least to me. It loads stuff pretty dang fast for being a $150 device. It's almost as quick as the iPads are, for way less money. Overall, fantastic device. I highly do recommend it. Even after a year of using it, it's still a fantastic device. You can play games on it. You can go and watch videos on it. Again, that 10-inch screen is nice for watching videos. And you can internet browse. You can shop Amazon, do all that crazy stuff. That's not really that crazy. And it works fantastic. So, that's what I think about this device after having it for a year. Let me know what you guys think of it, especially if you've had yours for, well, any amount of time, or you think about buying one yourself. And two, it is made of plastic, which is nice. Everything on it is plastic, including the screen. So yes, it does scratch. I do have a few scratches on this, but it's not like glass where it's going to like shatter if you drop this thing. That's one thing they do say about this too, is that it is a lot more durable than an iPad because it is made of plastic and not glass, so it's not just going to shatter if you drop it on the ground. It might scratch a little bit, but nothing too major should happen unless you like sledgehammer it. And two, you can get these sweet cases from Amazon themselves. I think they're like 35 or 40 bucks. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you all very much for watching. And I do appreciate everybody, of course. And I'll see you guys in the next vid. Have yourselves a good one. Goodbye.